Rotational dating means dating a few guys at the same time, and there are two major reasons why you should do it. Number one, think of it as the Olympics. You've got three medalists, the gold, the silver, and the bronze. Obviously, gold is your favorite person. And when you don't put all eggs in one basket, your energy is fun and light. And this is very attractive to men because men like a girl who's happy and has her own thing going on. On the other hand, desperation and dense energy repel them. Number two, most important, is going to protect your heart and your mental sanity. For example, if one of the guys that you're dating is a narcissist and he's making degrading comments or he's trying to gaslight you, if you're only dating this person, very likely you will fall into the trap. And it's very easy for you to start doubting yourself. Oh, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe he's telling the truth. That's very dangerous. But if you're dating other guys as well, it's very obvious that the only person who's gaslighting you, he is the problem. You're not, because the other two guys are not doing the same thing. I have to be clear though, when I say dating a few guys, I mean going on dates with a few men and get to know them and be friends with them. I don't mean sleeping around. Although it's a free country, so if you do that, I don't judge you, but I don't recommend doing that. If you've learned something from my video today and you want to learn more about the rules of dating, comment the word masterclass below. I'll send you a link to register for my free dating masterclass.
Okay. All right. So she comes in at the end and says she doesn't recommend you, sleeping with all the guys. She's talking about having a rotation of guys, at least three. She calls them the gold, the silver, and the bronze. And interesting, whatever. She says she doesn't encourage you, but notice how she's afraid to judge. I'm not so afraid, right? She says at the end, well, I'm not telling you to sleep with all these guys, but if you do, I'm not going to judge you. It's a free country, do whatever. I will. That's nasty, right? You got a rotation of guys, and if you were sleeping with them, nasty stuff. Ew, gross. Done. Judge away. Listen, I hate that too. Let me just say, everyone's saying, don't be judgmental. Those people want to get away with bad behavior, right? Bad behavior is meant to be judged. You have to call it out. You have to call out. You have to call out badly behaved everyone. You have to say that's disrespect, right? You got to call out. You got to call out the bad stuff. Why is it only okay to call it out when men do it, right? When men do it, it's misogyny. We have the whole list of things. But when women do, you can't call out bad behavior because somehow it's judgmental. Yes, bad behavior is meant to be judged. You're meant to say that is unkind, that is disrespectful, that is wrong. There's a right and a wrong in this world. Can we not call out murder now because it's somebody might get their feelings hurt? The murderer. I mean, we're getting into really sick turf. Sick turf. I'm not afraid to hurt people's feelings. If you're behaving badly, you need to be called out, and maybe you'll learn something and behave better. It's just the way it goes. Grow up, people. Right? Not you, audience, but people at large. Also, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. I'm going to interrupt this right now. Some of y'all are here hanging out, but you got to hit subscribe. You got to hit like. Show some love. All right, back to the video. So she says she's got three guys, let's say, a gold, a silver, and a bronze. Can I ask you, if you've already characterized three guys, first of all, I don't like this advice at all. Ladies, don't juggle. Don't juggle. But let's say you've got three guys, a gold, a silver, and a bronze, and you've already decided that one guy is a gold. Okay. If you've made that decision that guy is the gold and you like that guy way better than the other two, what are you doing with the other two guys, right? You've already said, well, Jack is my favorite. And now you're just going through the motions with the other two. That's disrespectful to the other two guys. You've already decided you're not really into them, right? You've already made that decision. So why are you dragging them through this process? Why? Because oftentimes women are afraid that gold, that guy they put up top, isn't going to like them enough. It's going to hurt their feelings. It's going to whatever. And they've got two backups, right? Waiting in the back. This is not the way adults should date, really. If you've decided already that you like one person more than the others, then give that guy a shot. Don't be afraid to focus on that guy. Let me tell you, she talks about how men like light energy and airy energy. That's true. Men don't want stressful, crazy energy. When you're light and you're fun, that's enjoyable. But they don't want that light, fun energy to come because you've spread yourself thin over a bunch of guys. Because if they find out that you're also dating a bunch of other guys, it's an immediate turnoff for them. Because that means you don't like them that much, right? You're not willing to prioritize them. You're not willing to put all your eggs in one basket because they're not enough. You're not into them, right? Or you're the kind of girl that needs to protect their ego so fully and so constantly that you're afraid of rejection to such an extent that you won't focus on the one guy you've already decided you like out of fear that he won't like you back. And oh no, there won't be two other guys here to tell me how pretty I am when I come home from that date. That's lame. Got to grow up, honey. Got to grow up. Be an adult. This is not adult behavior. And people will say, well, isn't this what dating is? Yes. If you're just out there, you're like, well, they're all I'm not doing anything physical with them, but I kind of like them all. That's different. She's saying she already has a tier. This is the goal. This is the guy, right? This is the guy I really like. These two, not so much. If you can do that, then just forget the two. Let's save yourself and them some time, energy, and money. and just be like, it's not working out. That's what an adult would do in this situation. Then she says also to protect your heart. Again, she's telling you right there, I got to protect my heart, because if I put all my eggs in the gold basket and he rejects me, I'm crying. But I have these 2 other guys that can text me all night and tell me how pretty I am, and then I feel better. Grow up, honey. Grow up. Stop. You're going to get rejected in life. Not everyone's going to think you're the most amazing, most beautiful thing that ever walked. It's a lesson. You move on. Next. You don't need to have a roster of men behind you to constantly be telling you how gorgeous you are in case the one guy you really like does, says you're not for me. We all like such fragile egos. Everyone's like, what, a 13-year-old girl in middle school now? Is that high school? Teens high school. Whatever. She also says this, which is the babyfication, I call it, or infantilization of young people now. She says, well, if the guy's a narcissist, you won't know. You won't know that he's a narcissist, and you might think it's you. If a guy's behaving really badly, but you don't have 2 other guys to compare him to, you won't know. Are you a moron? Are you a grown adult woman in the dating market, or are you an idiot and a baby? What do you mean? You need 2 other guys that are you need 2 other guys in the mix to tell you that the one guy that's treating you badly is treating you badly? You don't just know? Who raised these people? You're dating a guy, he's treating you badly, things aren't going well, he's disrespectful, or he's a narcissist or whatever. Done. You're done. You say, okay, this isn't for me. You don't need 2 other guys. Oh, well, this guy didn't do that. She's making it like she needs the 2 other guys so that she knows it's not her. What? Man, dating is a mess. I got to have 3 or 4 guys because, if this guy treats me bad, I won't know unless these other guys treat me well. What? Who raised you, honey? You can't tell if somebody's treating you with disrespect just because they're treating you with disrespect. Holy good Lord.